some time to introduce Anil. Mr. Anil Chitraka. He is a very reputable social entrepreneur. He is a Ashoka Fellow. Is it your first time in Hong Kong? No, not really. Yes? Long time. And Anil will speak about his experience of implementing environmental science technology in Nepal, as well as sharing his thought on the best way to develop financially sustainable and growing social enterprise. I will not repeat talking about his bio. You can find more in our introduction paper, and also you can find his name by Google search. Before I throw the mic to Anil, I want to introduce also the Ashoka Foundation in Hong Kong. We have Patrick Zhang, the gentleman here, who is the representative for Ashoka in China, right? In China. And also Go Gazhen. Gazhen is also an executive in Hong Kong to work along with Ashoka. So they invite Gazhen to introduce some Ashoka details to you.
Before I start, I would also like to introduce Joan, who is also on our team to develop Ashoka in China. So, how many of you have heard about Ashoka before? Not that many. How many of you have heard about social entrepreneurship before? That's quite good. So, yes. So, I would like to thank the River Star Foundation for making this visit of Anil possible, because they were our financial support to invite leading social entrepreneurs to China. We are visiting major cities with leading social entrepreneurs like Shanghai, Beijing, Taiwan, and Hong Kong to spread the message about what social entrepreneurship can do for our society. So, as two of you know what Ashoka is, let me start to make the link of social entrepreneurship and Ashoka. When Ashoka started to look for social entrepreneurs, there wasn't even the term social entrepreneurship. 29 years ago, our founder Bill Drayton went out to India and found some people who were doing great work which could solve social problems in the world in a sustainable manner with a large impact. There was no term for it. It's not NGO, it's not business, it's not charity, but yeah, he was confused what it is, but anyway, he started to support them, find money for them, and connect them to the right people so they can scale up. So that's what we've been doing for 29 years, and at some point of time we thought, okay, we call it social entrepreneurship, and that's how the term was invented. What we're doing is mainly to find these innovations, to find people with great ideas which can lead to systematic change of our society, not charity, not giving something and then tomorrow we'll start to give again, but something that can substantially change our society. And after we found these people, we bring them together with their ideas and support them to scale up. We connect them with each other so they can collaborate, exchange their ideas, and work together so that the solutions get bigger and bigger. But what is a social entrepreneur? I think there's a lot of confusion about what it is. Some say if you earn money and then cross-subsidize your social mission, you're a social entrepreneur. But it's more than that. David Green, for example, he works on helping blind people. Did you know that 5 million people per year get blind in the world? 5 million. Around 60% of them can actually be cured, but there is no money for that. because an intraocular lens, an artificial lens that you insert in your eyes to heal it, would cost $300 per piece 20 years ago. David Green came along and made his own production in India, reduced the cost to $2 per piece, and what he also did was establish a hospital system which serves 1/3 of poor people who don't need to pay anything, 1/3 pay 2/3 of the cost, and 1/3 pay a premium well above the cost to cross-subsidize it. So that leads us to a good definition of what social entrepreneurship is about. Social entrepreneurship is not about giving fish, nor teach how to fish. It's about revolutionizing the fishing industry. So it's not teaching people to do eye surgeries, but revolutionize the whole model of how business is done in the medical sector. It's not profit maximization, it's distribution maximization. And we believe that everyone in the world can be a change maker if we have more David Greens, more Anils. These are leading social entrepreneurs who, on their way, while they do their work, will inspire a lot of other people to become change makers. They are the people you know, but behind them, there are lots of people like me who play a small role, but they are actually becoming change makers themselves. So they inspire thousands of other people. And if we can have a world where everybody is doing that, it can be a better place. So with this, I won't keep your time, keep up your time, and I will give the mic to Anil.
I would like to give a souvenir to Anil for appreciating his talk.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just how nice it is to get something before you do your work. Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay? So, first of all, thank you, for having me here. And we're just going to go through a little story. And the story is about the change, right? So Obama, probably made the word very famous. And I think the British politicians are trying to make it famous. And it's found its way into a lot of vocabulary. Now, just before I show you a few things about Nepal and the work that I do, I just want you to understand one or two concepts. Okay, so first of all, why do you think we still have whales in the world? Who do you think is responsible for the fact that we still have whales in the world? How many of you think it's because of Greenpeace that we have whales? No? But just imagine, in the good old days in Hong Kong Harbor, what did the ships use for oil? I mean, for lighting the lamps, oil for lighting the lamps in the ships. It was whale fat. Right? So they would use whale fat to make oil to light the ships. So in today's world, how many ships are there? Right? So if they were all using whale fat, how many whales would be left? None. So what do you attribute to the fact that there is whales in the world? It's because somebody came up with kerosene. Very strange, right? So if the whales had an altar, for prayers every morning, then they should pray to a can of kerosene. Because it is kerosene that saved the whale. Okay? Now, this morning I was really amazed to watch the BBC Global